Hi, hello, it's me, Debbie, the Grandma Quilter, and this is in Quiltfect, where the imperfect becomes perfectly loved. Hi, how y'all doing after yesterday's monumental marathon live? Oh my God, it was amazing. Anyway, today what I'm gonna do. I've been moving ideas around in my head, and we're gonna be doing the giveaway. That's gonna be a separate little take. So be aware of that. We're working on that, getting all the information. Thank you all who came back and just clicked on it so quickly and put in the word so that we could get our numbers right. We're still learning, people. We don't know how to do certain things on here, so just bear with us. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a couple of little episodes a week. And what I'm gonna show you is stuff I'm doing. Because again, we do what we can with what we have. So what I will be doing is mostly free patterns. Anything that's free, that way I can link it in the comments below. You can find it and come along. Today, what I'm going to do is with a free pattern. It is, I will tell you all right now, it's called Vintage Delight by Lori Holt. It's a free pattern. You can download it. And I'm working on, because I am going to do some blocks just to do it for you guys and with you guys. Because today I watched Becca and Tiffany together. Those women made me laugh out loud to the point where my grandkids were looking at me and going, "Grandma, what's the matter?" That's how loud I was laughing. They're hilarious. Anyways, they were online and they were just sewing one of the patterns that has me stumped. I've had it now for almost a year. And I tried cutting it and I got stumped, so I put it aside. And it's the unicorn, Lisa the unicorn. So that's one thing I'm thinking. Now I saw them do it and I am going to try it their way, but that I'm not going to do online because no, I don't want to make a mess. But I'm going to do this one. So today I'm going to walk you through my process. And right now I'm just sitting here. Again, all I'm going to do is one block. So I'm looking at the colorways that I have. Now I got this on Amazon. These are little photograph things. And when you look at a fabric through these, you can do it with your camera, putting it on black and white. You can see the tones. You can see if it's, oh God, why is it when I start talking here, I forget all the words. You have a white background tone, you know, the clear tone, you have a medium and you have a dark. So when it's blues and every other color, you look through the red. And when it's reds, you look reds and those kind of colors, you look through the green. And it shows you if it's a medium, if it's a high, or if it's a resolutions is what it is. Anyway, so I had chosen the fabrics, but then I said, I'm starting to learn how to use this. Robin taught me. So I said, well, let me check. Then, unfortunately, I had two medium tones and a dark tone against the white. And I said, So right now I'm choosing fabrics and I want you guys to look and see if my choices are good. Okay, I'm going to bring the camera down so you can see. Do not look at my mess. Again, I'm very messy. Anyways, let's see how I can do this. And we're going to come down. Here we go. All right, there we go. There's the camera. You're going to see me. Okay, now in the block, this would be, let me show you the block. Okay. This is fabric. You have A, B, C, and D, and E. A, B, C, D, and E. A and B are the white backgrounds. Okay, B's here. A are the 2.5-inch squares. C is fabric number 2, and C are these big blocks. Now for that, I chose this. See, these are going to be cut in half, and these are going to be the ones that go here. This one. So that's fine. Not a problem. Okay. But then on the little legs, you have a medium and you have a dark. I was thinking of doing it all dark. But the problem is this fabric shows up dark. So I can't do it dark. Medium, I didn't have any medium tones. So let me put this back. I went and started looking through my stash. Because see, this is going to be the dark. the little legs that are dark in the middle, this is going to be this pink. And it's going to look so pretty against this. See? See? It's going to look pretty against it because it's not directly on it. But now I need a light. Now this, I don't want directional fabric. And I love this. This is the one I had chosen. But then for me, it's going to look all crazy. And I don't want that. I love it. I have to find a use for this fabric because I love this fabric. But I don't want it. So then I went and got this one. I've had this in my stash for a long time. Now this against these three together, what do you think? See this back one, the big one? It's a medium, and then you have the two darks. I like this combination, this little pattern. It's like a cross stitch. I don't think it would go bad against all of this. I mean, I like the contrasts, but it's still eating me alive. And I don't know what to do. Because I also looked at this one. But see, this is a floral. I mean, in color. But if I'm going more geometric, it wouldn't go. This one is another dark. I love this. And I used it on one of my cups. And I have a lot, but it's like I can't find a good balance. Not a good balance in the style that I'm doing. But I'm cutting. So, yeah. I've gotten those cut. So I'm still debating this one, but I think I am going to go with this one. Again, it's just a block. I'm not doing a quilt. So I'm going to cut this. Now, what I do, like I showed you guys yesterday, right now I ironed it and I folded it because I'm very lazy. So I'm just going to, see, it's a little bit off. So I'm just going to put it up against the mat. So at least I have it with straight lines. And I have a mess here. I always do this. I take everything out when I'm going to cut. Then I have a mess. Then I don't have any area to cut. Because I need the big ruler for this one. Papers everywhere. I'm telling you, people, I am messy. So messy. Anyway, here we go. All right, stay over there. There we go. I'm just going to, let me stand up so I don't, just going to trim off that little bit. Just that little bit to make sure that I can get a straight line. Because since I suck at this. Anyway, here we go. There we go. It's just a little tiny piece. I don't want to cut my fingers. So, yep. See? That's just. Now, fabric says to cut, this would be C. 2.5 by 4.5. Now, this is a measurement that I use a lot. So, I'm just going to cut the whole strip. I'd rather have the strip because it's easier for me to cut. So I'm going to count the spaces. Here we go. Move up here. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Well, I got to put it further up because it won't fit. See, it's what I'm telling you, people. I make messes. Okay. That should be 4 right there. Yeah, there's 1, 2, 3, 4.5. Here we go. So here we have, let's see if you see it. Yeah. Here we have our 4.5. Make sure it's as straight as possible. Press down on my ruler. Bring up the whole thing with the rotary cutter, no matter what kind of rotary cutter. For me, what I've discovered, what helps me is before I cut, I make sure the blade is up against the ruler, even from the outside. Who was this? Who taught me this? You can put it on here. Go backward first. And then go forward. Ta-da! Nice cut. Again, I love my Martelli. It's not Martinelli. It's Martelli. It's a Martelli ruler. There we go. That's done. This goes into my scrap bin. Now, I can sit and cut. How many is it? 4 2.5 by 4.5. One thing I've learned by a lot of people here, Erica and some of the others, regarding the selvage. I see Tiffany uses it to her advantage, and that's cool. But I'm going to do what they've taught me. I cut off the selvage. And I love Carolina, but sorry, Carolina, I cannot send you this little piece of selvage because it's only a little piece. Yeah, she saves it. She uses them in a quilt she's making. Where's my little ruler? It's over here. Now, you see the bumps? I'm just going to cut this off, but I'm going to iron before I make the cut because it's all bumpy. And to move on this side of the table, I didn't have my iron because I have my little ironing station on the other side. Okay, let me take you over here so you can see me ironing. Don't look at my mess, I keep saying. Okay, there's my iron. That little iron that I have there, I participate in Vine, which is an Amazon program, like I told you guys the other day. And I had gotten this iron. I gave a review because I did a quick check, but I didn't do a profound check. I did it, it works fine. But since I had other irons, I put it away. Today, I took it out to have it on this side of the room. And people, this has 1,200 watts. I mean, it's hot. I didn't fill it with water. And it's still lightweight. It's very easy to use. And it heats up. I've been ironing and I haven't had to use spray or water. Just come on. Let me see. Yeah, you can see me. Just put it there. Again, all I'm going to do is cut 4. But look at this. That's without water on that side. Now turn it over. Because I am going to use it full down now. Cut individual pieces. This is without water, without spritzing, without starch. That's pretty good, actually. I'm very impressed. Very impressed. Very affordable iron. So, yeah, be on the lookout. It's called I'll get if it's still on Amazon, I'll link it below. Smart Tech. Very affordable. All right, let's get back here now. Don't get dizzy with me. We ain't drinking yet. Okay. Let's get this down here just a tad more fine. Okay. So now it's ironed out enough so that I can cut it without having any worries. But before I use it, I will starch it. Just want to make sure. Lately, I have been trying to be more precise in my cutting. So I make sure that everything is lined up. I'm more patient. I have become more patient. I've always done things in my career and in my life. No, it's got to get done. Let's do it quick. And no. Now, in my old age, I'm doing things slow, at a slower pace, and trying to be better. Instead of just trying to be quick, trying to be better. And it's working out pretty good. Okay, so we're going to cut 4 of these at 4.5. And I want to get you up here because you're not going to make me look bad. Okay. Got it lined up as best we can. Yeah, see why it needs to be ironed? All right. See, that little bump is bothering me. Give me a sec. I have to. Bumps now bother me. Give me a quick second. I'll be right back. I'm still here. I'm talking to you. I want it to look nice. It's a really pretty block, and I don't want to screw it up. So I just want to make sure the bumps are gone. Let me spritz. And just put that hot iron there. Make sure that wrinkle is out. So that when I come cutting, stop popping. There we go. It's still pretty good. Okay, there we go. See? Now look at the difference. Now put it up against the line. And put it up against the line. And measure. There we go. That's better. All right, so it is 2, 3. Again, I said 4.5, 4.5. Where does it go? Here. Right here. Okay, 4.5. I got it there. Good, good, good. 1, 2, 3, 4.5. Perfect. 4.5. Everything's lined up. Put it on. Oh boy. Open it first. There we go. Back. 4th. Done. 4.5. Did I cut the wrong one? No, now I have to cut it 2.5. Wonder. No. Damn, I should have cut it 5. Oh, well. See, that's the problem of doing things online. Had I paid attention, I would have cut from the big thing 5.5-inch square by 4.5. And I could have cut all 4 in just one swoop. Now I'm going to have stuff for my scrap pile. That's okay because I like my scrap pile, but still. I'm learning. Again, we never stop learning. 4.5. That one's got a little wonk at the end, but I will fix that later. Here we go. And now put them together, cut 2.5, and we have a 4.5 by a 2.5 inch strips, because I need 4. And since this is a Martelli, and that's why I love this 2.5 inch ruler, because you don't have to measure, you just have to lay it down on the end, and that's it. There we go. That's done. That goes to the scrap pile. And here it is. 4.5 by 2.5 inch. Now, let's see what it looks like up against the rest. And this is how you close it. There we go. Closed. Now, see how pretty that looks? Now that looks better. That's what it's going to look like when I get it together. What do you guys think? I like it this way. I like it this way. See? I'm learning about that, balancing colors. Like you saw when I showed you yesterday the table runner. The way I screwed up. Not using the correct fabric by trying to, stretch out my stash. Even though I had enough. But, again, I learned the lesson. I want to make it again, but the right way. But this now, listening to that about color and how to make sure that you have the right color volumes, low volume, medium volume, high volume, how it brings out the pattern. So now what we'll do is tomorrow, see, I love this because I put my papers here and I don't have to touch it. I don't have to do anything. They're there. Tomorrow, I'll start putting it together. Put it together, see what it looks like. But tomorrow too, because it's going to be a fast put together. It's a very easy little block. Tomorrow, I want to do the coffee cup. My number 3. I'm in love with that quilt. I want to get it done. I love it. I hope all of you, those that have asked for the pattern, we did put it. I think my daughter put it in the community tab. If not, we'll add it to the link below so you can have it. I'm telling you, it's a free pattern, Moda, and we can do it together and we can post our pictures together. Okay? Thank you for the reception. Look, that Facebook page, I have seen the most amazing quilts. Oh my God. I have people from the UK. Oh, I forgot your name. See, I suck with names. Anyways, you know who you are. Her first quilt, I told her it looks comfy. She said it was the first one, and yet it was made with big blocks and the colors and the feel of it. From over here, it's like I could feel it wrapping me up and keeping me warm. That's the kind of quilt she made. It's so comfy looking. And she made a baby quilt. And I love that baby quilt. But your applique, see that? I'm going to try, though. I'm going to try to applique. Because that's one thing I have tried. I've done a couple of appliques. Not that I haven't. But I'm not comfortable with it yet. So, yeah, I haven't done any more. And paper piecing today, watching Becca and Tiffany do the unicorn. It was so cool because of the way they approached it. I was trying to follow the pattern and I was confused as all hell because it was confusing to me. Watching them, the way they approached it, they did not follow the pattern in the sense of the process. They did the process that fit their brain. And it looked so much easier. They did the whole block in 2 hours. 2.5 hours, I think it took. Maybe 3. That was it. I mean, they did it in half a day. And it's a big ass block. And it's got a lot of pieces because the unicorn, the way you put it together, especially the face part of the unicorn, it's not that it's hard, but there's a lot of small pieces that have to be placed a strategic way. And then the horn, that's the part that amazed me. Because Tiffany did the horn as per the instructions in the pattern. But Becca created a paper template and did paper piecing to put the horn together. And both versions worked. So if Becca's going to give away the paper template, I want it. Because I think I'll do the paper template. I need to practice. So I have enough fabric to do the pillow. Because that's going to be a pillow for my granddaughter. She loves unicorns and mermaids and all that kind of stuff. So that's why I picked up the pattern. But every time I would try to attack it, it would just like eat me. So watching them, I saved it so now I can rewatch and rewatch as many times until I get comfortable preparing it. So you do that. I mean, when you find something you like, you find a pattern you like, and you find a tutor that does a tutorial that you understand, just watch and rewatch and rewatch and rewatch. Yesterday with you guys, oh, my friend from Italy, she just gave me a tip that blew my mind. And from now on, when I have to work with directional fabric like that in my pot holders and stuff, I'm going to follow her advice because it was like, oh my God, the simplest thing. I didn't see it. She did. So she altered the pattern in my head to the point now where that's all I can think of is to do another one the right way, the way she told me. It's just putting one fabric face up and the other fabric face down and cutting them both at the same time, and it's done. It's over. You finished. It's complete. It's just wow, mind-boggling. So I'm going to practice again. Let's go. Let's have some fun. Let's do this. We're gonna give away the towels. The towels are gonna be given away today, so stay tuned for that. Today is Monday, and it was a snow day here in Georgia, and they canceled schools, and they're canceling schools for tomorrow because here with a little bit of snow we cancel school. But it's sleeting. There's a lot of ice on the road, so yeah, it's gonna be dangerous since we do have a lot of mountains and the buses are big and they have to go up mountains and down valleys. Yeah. So school's canceled, not canceled today because today was a holiday, but they canceled school for tomorrow. So I got grandbabies all over the place. And my son-in-law wants to keep my daughter. They even canceled his job. They told him, don't come in. Nobody's going to go to the restaurant. So he's not working today either. He's off tomorrow. So I got a house full, 2 days. And we're trying to convince my daughter not to go to work. She brought her laptop from work, so hopefully she'll work from home because we live in the boondocks, people, and they're going to salt the roads, the principal ones, but the ones back here where we live, I doubt very much they're going to salt them. So we're convincing her to stay home tomorrow. Hopefully she'll listen. Again, don't forget, send in postcards, pictures, place of where you live. I just want to see where you live. You can email, you can PDF, send me PDFs, you can send me pictures, you can send me postcards. Remember, it's Debbie Gonzalez, P.O. Box 1252, Ringgold, Georgia 00736. And today I said it fast because the billboard's in front of me. I'm smart. I'm just showing you. See my stash? That's part of my stash back there. Look, 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 look. Want to see what it is up there? I'm going to show you what I have up there. Hold on. Whoa. See that? Last time, see that roll over there? I like 100% cotton. And this one, the one that's over here, is 80/20. The one in the middle is for pot holders. I got it at a really cheap price. And since I was making so many pot holders, I bought it. And it's Insulbright. Now I have a whole roll of Insulbright. So I got to make pot holders. We're going to make some pot holders. They're easy to make. They're so easy. It's really ridiculous how easy it is to make. I use Insulbright. And I use a layer of 100% cotton and then the fabric. And then I bind them. I put binding around them. But I've seen some that look so cool self-binded. So I'm thinking of doing that. I'm getting better with my measurements now and, straight cutting. So I think I can do it. I'm going to try anyway. We're going to make some bowl cozies. I know some of you said out there, look, I saw the bowl cozies and I fell in love. So there was a free pattern on Pinterest, free template on Pinterest. Again, I don't know why people have gotten out of Pinterest, but if you're a quilter and you're looking for free patterns, make sure you have a Pinterest account because damn, I got a lot of patterns on Pinterest. Anyways, I tried the paper. I don't like paper patterns. So I went, and since I was watching Carolina do a tutorial on the bowl cozies with the creative grids, I invested and I got the creative grids, and you have 2 sizes. But then the Temu craze hit, boom. And in one of the free gifts, again, I didn't pay a penny. One of the free gifts that my daughter got, I got 2 other packages. Well, no, one was Vine and one was Temu. I have, oh my God. Hey, maybe I can just give one away, one of the sets, because I have too many. I gotta see if I know if I can find a way to package it safely. We'll do a giveaway because I have too many of the templates. I have all of the sizes. I can make a bowl cozy for a roasting pan, and I can make a bowl cozy for a pint of ice cream. That's the variation in sizes that I have. So yeah, wait a minute. I'm way up there. Forget. There we go. See, I'm learning how to do this all by myself. Anyway, so yeah, that would be a good giveaway. I have that there. I'm going to do that. I'm going to give that away. I'll give that away on one of these episodes because there's a lot of them in there and they're so easy to make. The only thing is, make sure, and I say this out of experience, I think I broke, I'd say 10, easy 10 needles during my initial process making bowl cozies because I would forget to change the faceplate on the sewing machine. And I think that's where I screwed up my threader on my machine because, oh God, I don't know how that machine didn't break in those initial ones. Because you're going through Insulbright, you're going through cotton, you're going through 2 layers. And then when you're turning it out and doing the top stitch, you've got all those layers together and it's really, really bulky. So it's a little hard. Now what I do is I use my pinking shears when I've done most of it. I'll use but I have to make sure because there have been many a time I've had to do decorative stitches because they come apart. So yeah, I'm telling you, it's a process. I'm learning. I keep on learning. But yeah, we're gonna do oven mitts. See, I do things that are simple during the year. I love my quilts and we're gonna quilt. Anyway, I love my quilts, but I want to do stuff that's easy so that some of you that still feel that little bit of nervousness, well, doing easy stuff, you get better. So yeah, we'll do that. We'll do some placemats. Got to make my sister some placemats anyway, because I made her one with a stack and whack and they're too big. And she loves them because she loves everything I make, but still they look humongous on her table. So I have to make her new ones. And my sister loves blue. This is an investment I made because of her. Look at this. See, I'm not into batiks very much, but this is pretty and it's blue. No greens. There's only yellows and grays and blues. Look at that one. Okay. So I can make her some placemats out of here and still have a lot left over. I think there's 18 fat quarters in this bundle. So I'm going to make it. But I was looking, there's a free pattern. See, my head goes crazy. Last night, after we finished the live, my brain was going 20 miles a second. Because all of the ideas. That's why I want to do this block. There's another block that I want to do because I'm following those blocks online. So I want to do those blocks. But again, I've learned that in working block by block, I get things done. If I do it all at once, that's where my head goes. I feel overwhelmed. But block by block is so easy for me. It's easy to conceptualize, easy to cut. Instead of cutting a lot, I'm just cutting for one block. I have all the fabrics, all the measurements. I mean, all the yardage that I need. But cutting it by block, I do it faster. And I do it better. You guys saw me yesterday doing that that towel topper. They're ready. Okay, the towel toppers are ready. They've got their buttons on. I'm even going to put on my little label. I had those labels made year before last. Cute little labels that just say made it with love from Grandma's Corner. That used to be my little business name. That didn't go. Oh, I just made stuff. Again. But yeah, I have those. I'm going to put them on. But we're going to make pot holders. We're going to make oven mitts. We're going to make table toppers. There's one table topper I haven't tried to make yet, so we can do it together. I'll show you how to create the patchwork to make your own aprons, because that was fun. And I made the good thing was I used a pattern basically to cut it basically because I'm a wide person. It bothers me with the aprons. It doesn't reach here. So then when I'm in the kitchen, I get messy. All this part is open. So I made those aprons that cover me all the way to here. And then the tie, I made them so long that I can wrap it around and still have enough left over. So I made it to fit me. So I have those 2 aprons. I'll show you how to do. I did it with scraps, people. I did it with scraps. So I'm going to do one. We'll probably do a springy one because I got a lot of bunny fabric. I do have a lot of spare bunny fabric. Springy, springy, springy. Again, all the stuff I get from Dollar Tree. I've got a lot of springy fabric from Dollar Tree. See, this is my problem. My head starts going. Yeah, we'll make a little apron. Because I got a panel in one of the boxes that I bought a long time ago, and it was a bunny. I think it's on the Facebook page. All it was, you cut it out, but I made a lining for it so it would look better. So I cut it out, put the lining on, stitched it up, and I sold it, and they love it. They love it. It's a cute little bunny. But no, I like my patchwork. It was fun. I didn't put any pockets on it, so maybe I'll put pockets on this one. Yeah. So we can make stuff like that. We'll keep on making blocks. Again, Vintage Delight. The block comes out 10 by 10. And it's a Riley Blake, and it's a sew along on YouTube. And I will, with Lori Holt. It's a Lori Holt sew along. So I am not violating copyright. Hey, this is free. Furry. Everybody's doing one. I want to do it because I like it. I want to do a sew along. I don't want to buy a sew along. I want to do a sew along. So this is free. I am gathering some data because people, again, I am the cheapest cheapskate you're ever going to meet. On Pinterest, I found this site. I will, not in this video, in the next video, I'll give you the link. Every single block you can imagine that exists, of the old ones, not of the new ones, you can find it for free in just that link. And they have it alphabetized and everything. And you download it. You can download it to your computer. You can print it out. Because I'm old school. I need it printed out. I mean, I have everything in my laptop. I have everything put away in files and segmented, people, because I've been working with computers my whole career. But I need to touch. I need to feel. I need to make notes. So before I finish doing this block, this is going to be marked up. Believe me, it's going to be marked up. I have the other one all marked up. We're also going to work on that. That's coming. I mean, I'm doing this tomorrow. You'll see me go through the steps. I'm not going to do it today because we've talked enough. Tomorrow, I will put up the episode and we can sew along. So if you want to get this together, again, look in your stash. Don't go buying fabric. I didn't buy. This is all stash. Look, this fabric, I've had this here. I got this fabric, I think 5 years ago, Tuesday morning. I don't know if you know what that store is. They closed them already. Tuesday morning was closing their stores, and they had a little craft area. And I didn't know anything about fabrics for quilting as much as I thought I did. They had a little craft area, and they had little bundles. So I got this in a little bundle, and I've been using it up in different little projects in the past 5 years. I've made, again, towel toppers. I've made oven mitts out of this and the other fabrics that came in that bundle. So, and that's what I'm doing. This is leftover from another project. This, I didn't show you that, did I? Let me turn the camera around and up there. Oh, you can't see it because it's behind my bins. I have 2 bolts of white. I like to sew with a white background. And I blame Jenny Tone. I blame Jenny, but it's just, for me, it makes it pop out. So I enjoy it with white. So my backgrounds are white. So I was able to get a 10-yard bolt of Moda white on sale on Amazon, and I grabbed it. I just finished paying it off. The other one I got 4 years ago, Marshall's Dry Goods. Girls, if you like buying, buy the bolt. Listen to me. They have Riley Blake. They have a lot. They're not the Riley Blake that you find in the quilt shops. The girls were talking, one of the creators was talking about the first or second runs of a print, which are not always at peak. So they sell those. Look, you know how we are. We got to get them more affordable. If you like to buy in bulk, go to Marshall's Dry Goods online. They sell by the bolt. Right now they're having a Christmas sale. I think it was $1.50 a yard if you buy it by the bolt. Hello, $1.50 a yard. They sell you bundles, yardage bundles, all coordinated. You can get it. I've got a lot. Just go on there. And you can get good yardage at $4, $5, and $6 a yard. And believe me, great fabric. I love Marshall's Dry Good. See, before they closed, I was fabric.com, people. Let me show you something. Fabric.com used to sell mystery bags. Let me show you. This is one of the last mystery bags I was able to get before they closed. Marshall's Dry Good. Fabric.com. Not these. These are my cuts. I put them in here. See how cute these little cats? No, those are things that I cut. But look. Look how pretty. This is like grass thingy. Look. This is a mystery hodgepodge of stuff. These are 8-inch square. This cost me $5, and there's like about 40 in here. There's like 43. 40, is it 43? Yeah, 43. 43 squares, 8-inch squares. I paid $5. Look at that one. Yeah, little monkeys. Look, this one's pretty. I like this one. It's a texture. See, this one I could have used. Ooh, I can use this one to fill in on the heart quilt that I'm gonna make. See what I mean? This is. Oh, I like this one. I hadn't seen this one good yet. This is the kind of stuff I look for. But fabric.com is gone. They went away. They had good stuff. They would give you sales and everything. Look at this one. This is pretty. Look at this. This is my style. I love it. It's Christmassy. Yo, so pretty. See, this is like a loop tula, like a tula print. But again, weird. You see weird stuff in here. I'm sorry, I lick my fingers to do it, and you know what? I don't care because this is my fabric. I can do it. This isn't gonna be sold to anybody. Look at that one. Isn't that cute? Look, another Christmassy print. See, this is what I used to buy. I would buy this stuff and make stuff with it. I'm not going to go through it because I'm telling you, this thing is packed. This is full of fabrics. More monkeys. I got to sit down and go through this. Anyway, yeah. This pack I have not touched. The other one, I had bought 3 packs. The other one I cut up into pieces, and that's inside one of these quilts. Because I put it in one of those quilts. A lot of those pieces. And I still have some, plus some that I gave away to a person in town that makes charity quilts. So stuff that, like prints that I know I will never use, even though it's not that they're ugly. Remember, there is nothing ugly. Any choice you make is yours. It's just I didn't like them. It's like Tula. Tula is an amazing designer. And K Facet. They're amazing designers. They're very famous. That color scheme, that colorway is not my cup of tea. I'm more traditional. I'm more retro. I'm more antique-y. I'm more colonial. I want a quilt to look like something you want to wrap yourself up in. I am not an artist. I am never going to make a quilt. I don't like wall hangings. The only ones I make are the ones like I make for Christmas and stuff like that. But to create a beautiful quilt and put it on a wall, I can't conceive it. I'm sorry. No. For me, a quilt is to be loved and wrinkled and getting dirty and getting soda all over it or popcorns and stuff like that. That's what quilts are for. But again, that's me. I love looking at those beautiful quilts. Those amazing quilts that people make. Oh, God, I look at them. That artistry. Oh, my God. And that quilt, that Mufasa quilt that Becca's making. Those people, I look at that. That's paper piecing. And it is so beautiful. I would be afraid to touch it. When it's done, I wouldn't know how to quilt it. Because all I do is quilt in straight line. I don't quilt any other way. I quilt straight line. I've tried to do squiggles. Again, the stitches, one is long, one is short. My hands just shake too much. I keep on trying, though, okay? I keep on trying. Anyways, I'm talking too much. Let's leave it here. Tomorrow, come back. We will do this block. We'll get this block together and we'll work on something else, okay? Love you guys. Bye.